Shabbat Shalom. This is Shabbat Shirah tonight, the Jewish tradition's annual Shabbat of song. It's a celebration of the transcendent power that song has in our lives and in our Jewish people's story. It's a night for singing like we've never sung before. And as the prophetess of Jewish song in our time, Debbie Friedman of blessed memory, explained, here is why we need to sing. These are her words. She wrote, "I will surround myself with people who have the same passion for life, the same passion for passion. This is how we will survive as human beings. And this is how we will become a resonant song whose melody is so strong and so powerful that all of the negative voices in our world will be muffled to an inaudible whisper, because all will want to hear this song, because each of us is a part of it. So, be a part of it, from your home to ours. Sing as if we were all sitting together in the sanctuary or the Beit Midrash, surrounded by one another, hearing the beauty of the sound that we are creating together. Let's create that sound and hear it in our mind's ear. Hear the song. Be the song with your voice. No words, just this melody. Yai, lai, la, lai, lai. Yai, lai, la, lai. Yai, lai, la, la, lai. Ya, la, 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 la. Try it with me. Yai, yai, la, la, lai. Yai, lai, la, la, lai. Yai, lai, la, la, lai. Ya, la, la, la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai, lai, la, lai, lai. Yai, lai, ya, lai, lai, lai. Ya, la, lai, lai, lai. Yai, yai, la, la, lai. Yai, yai, la, la, lai. Yai, yai, ya, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, la, la, lai, lai.
It is so good to be thankful. The next song we're going to do is called Tov Lehodot. And Hod means gratitude or being thankful. And actually, Jews, Yehuda, comes from the same root. We are the people that are really grateful. We're grateful to be alive. We are grateful to be breathing. We are grateful to have both the obligation and the opportunity to live the mitzvot, the commandments, into the world. So whatever you're grateful for this moment, let us join together as we sing Psalm 92, Tov Lehodot. It's on the upper left-hand corner of the supplement, which is the 6th page in the online prayer book.
Uzalel Shimcha Le'yon Tov lehodot l'Adonai Uzalel Shimcha Le'yon sing your praise, for I know that you'll always be here surrounding me. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. My spirit takes release. I close my eyes in peace, and from my soul, heard far above, springs a song of love. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. I wish to understand the wonders of your hand, for all the blessings that are mine rise from your design. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon.
We continue with Lachadodi. We sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Join with me with joy on pages 20 and 21. rise. We face the door, the entrance that we came in, and we look for her, the Shabbat bride, in all her joy, in all her glory, in all her song. Holy the Shalom, Ateret Bala, Kam Besimcha, U'Somora, Tov Lemuneh, Am Selulah, Holy Chala, Holy Chala, Yalalai, Yalalai, L'Chatri, Yalalai, L'Krat Kala, Yalalai, B'nai Shabbat, B'nai Shabbat,
Page 28. Yalalai, lai, lai. 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 Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed Le'olam Va'ed. Lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai, yalla lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai, yalla lai lai lai.
As we prepare for the Shema, I want to invite those who are comfortable to settle into their seats and to close your eyes, settle your body as we prepare to connect with the oneness, our call for oneness. I'm reminded of the words of Rav Kook, the first rabbi of the state of Israel. And he said that every Jew has two types of holiness. One is an innate holiness that is an intrinsic part of the Jewish soul. It's immutable. We all have it. It's present all the time. And the other type of holiness, he calls it willed holiness. And I think it's kind of like holiness with a hustle. And that's kind of what we're doing here tonight. We're kind of spiritual hustlers trying to just bring in a little more holiness into the world, into our families, into our own lives. So as we prepare for the Shema, our call to connect with others and connect with the divine as we connect with ourselves, I invite you to take a couple deep breaths together. Amen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You may be seated. Please join me in the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha v'chol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha Veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, veshivtecha bebetecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochbecha, uvekumecha, ukshartam leot ayatecha, vehayu letotafot beinenecha, uktavtam, המזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Also in this Torah portion is Shirat Hayam, our song of the sea, our song of the celebration, our song of liberation. And it reads, "Who is like you among the powerful, O God? Who is like you, powerful in the holy place, too awesome for praises, performing wonders?" Just 9 verses later, it says, Miriam, the prophetess, Aaron's sister, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women came out after her with timbrels and with dances. And what the rabbis say, and I think what all of us know, is that it was the women who were enslaved, just as the men were enslaved, who brought these musical instruments because they had faith, because they believed liberation was possible. And my guess is, even though Moses was the guy with the staff lifting it up, it was probably the women who was really leading them out. And that was true then, and I think most of us know at the forefront of most social change movements are women. And even in our own community, I was struck this Wednesday at our caring community meeting. This is our team of people that just so selflessly serve others, coordinates meal trains, gives, helps bring healing blankets, makes phone calls to bring comfort to people, writes notes for every family member's yard site. It was 20 people. It was all women. And so for my brothers out there, I just want to lovingly agitate you. Where are you? Can you be out there? Can you grab a timbrel? Can you be ready? Can you be leading? Can you be a force of hope? Can we join arm in arm with our sisters to create the world that we want, a world of freedom, a world of justice, and a world of love? Let us join together through the beautiful construction of Debbie Friedman's Mi Chamocha, a song of joy and a song of love.
Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, dance all night long. Dance all night long. Dance the whole night long.
Our prayer for the night. Bring us peace in this darkness. Bring us renewal in the light when morning comes. The words of Hashkivenu can be found in the bottom right-hand corner of the supplemental page in the online prayer book right after Mi Chamocha, which we just sang. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom, L'ha'amidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. Fros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha, Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. Amen.
You may have noticed we did a few of Debbie Friedman's songs for Mi Chamocha and Miriam. This is also one of Debbie's songs. I like to think of Debbie almost as the Miriam in our lifetime. She brought us into song and we followed along with her. Join with me in the Amidah, and if you are able, I invite you to please rise. Oh God, as I stand before you, I ask for strength and for courage as I take time to look at myself. May I open my lips in prayer. Adonai sfatai tivta, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Hastei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei Vneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah, Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hakashem, Mechakel chaim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim berofech cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Micha mocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom, Ya'alelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Take just a few minutes in your own private prayer until page 62, and when you have finished, please be seated. In the Torah this week, as Rabbi Ross mentioned, We read about the women dancing and singing after crossing the sea. The women, led by Miriam, brought celebration and unity as the Israelites marched on their journey. Tonight, we wanted to bring you a small taste of our LBT women and the strength of their voices.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and it'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
When Moses leaves Egypt, he takes Joseph's bones from hundreds of years before and carries them to the promised land. And many of us in this time where we are separate from others, we are really dialed in to who are the people that came before us, parents or grandparents, aunts, uncles, people that have died, that we are still carrying with us. We carry their strength and their love, their courage and their compassion. And as we come to the Misha Berach, we can feel that it's not just us offering our prayers of healing to people, but we are connected to this extraordinary chain, this tree, this kind of woven quilt of the people who came before us. So if there's someone that you're thinking of that you want to wrap in that love of our ancestors as well as your own and have the community come around them, I invite you to speak their name right now. We join together for the Misha Berach on page 253.
Sheberach Avoteinu V'kol habracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mekor habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
We continue now with Aleinu at the bottom of page 282. I invite you to please rise if you are able. Aleinu leshabech Adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama, shelo samchalkenu kahem, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר ואדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד.
Some words on this Shabbat Shirah, this Shabbat of song, special words to help prepare us for the recitation of Kaddish, words written by Rabindranath Tagore, words not found in the online prayer book. This song of mine will wind its music around you, my child, like the fond arms of love. This song of mine will touch your forehead like a kiss of blessing. When you are alone, it will sit by your side and whisper in your ear. When you are in the crowd, it will grant you security. My song will be like a pair of wings to your dreams. It will transport your heart to the verge of the unknown. It will be like the faithful star overhead when the dark night is over your road. My song will sit in the pupils of your eyes and will carry your sight into the heart of things. And when my voice is silenced in death, my song will speak in your living heart. As we prepare to recite the Kaddish this evening, we remember especially Jim Maslin, husband of Laura Maslin, and Norma Fier, mother of Sandra Stern, mother-in-law of Gary Stern, and grandmother of Daniel and Laura, whom death has taken from us in recent days. We link their names with Jack Cohen, Mark Edelstein, Carl Ellman, Alan Freeling, Hubert Friedman, Ellen Gladstone, Ruth Glucksman, Jerry Green, Jesse Goldenberg Greenberg, L. James Grold, Shirley Begovich Hike, Erwin Kaufman, Stanley Lappin, Julian Lavitt, Morel Levine, Arthur Love, Judith Lyon, Sylvia Martin, Celia Michaelov, Harold Price, Tammy Perkin, Matthew Rosalski, George Regas, Barry Rubens, Clyde Schuster, Samuel Sogor, Adolf Susholtz, Alvin Talbot, Fanny Weil. Are there other names that we should include? If so, please speak them aloud. We think as well, of course, of all of the victims of COVID-19 here in the United States and all over the world. Those suffering as innocents, the loss from illness, the loss from violence, holding them all close at heart, along with those who we name in our hearts. We say, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, the memory of the righteous is an everlasting blessing. As together we give thanks for the blessing of life. The words of Mourner's Kaddish, found on page 294. If you're able, I invite you to stand at this time. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach ilutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kariv imru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ulalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlam Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru. Amen. May the giver of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved among us, and let us together say, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael ve'yimeru. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. May we go forth in song, the song of the evening, the song of Miriam and the women, because with song we become stronger, closer, and more connected to the miracles around us every day. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, wishing you a Shabbat of healing and love.
With song, we become the song, as Debbie taught us, the resonant song, whose melody is so strong as to blot out all the negativity. Oh, this gift we need from this Shabbat, from one another. Allow the song that we have shared to enter deeply into you, to carry you through these 25 hours of Shabbat and beyond. And then let each of us be the song to this world that awaits us with so much need. I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom u'Menucha, a Sabbath of peace and rest and beauty. Shabbat Shalom.